in either direction by adding ledger lines so that notes higher or lower than the 5-line stave can be written. In the treble clef, the notes with 1 and 2 ledger lines are C, B, A and G moving downwards, and moving upwards A, B, C and D. In the bass clef, the notes with 1 or 2 ledger lines moving downwards are E, D, C and B. And moving upwards from middle C, the next note will be D, then E and F. Each ledger line should be the same distance apart, roughly, as the other lines on your musical stave. If you're writing out music by hand, do take care to make sure that the relative height of each note is also correct. In the poorly written example, the C, which is actually lower pitched than the following D, looks like it's higher up on the stave. And the notes D and E look like they're actually the same height, whereas the E should be written higher because it's a higher pitched note. Notes and rests can be made longer by adding a dot on the right-hand side of the note. Adding a dot makes the note longer by 50%. Another way of looking at it is that the note is worth itself plus half of itself. A dotted minim or half note is worth 2 plus 1, or a count of 3. A dotted crotchet or dotted quarter note is worth a count of 1 plus a half, or 1 1/2. Here's a typical question about note values that you might get asked in your exam. How many semiquavers or 16th notes is this note worth? First, take away the dot and rewrite the note as 2 separate note values. This note is worth a crotchet plus a quaver, or a quarter plus an eighth. Then work out how many semiquavers or 16ths there are in each separate note. An undotted crotchet or quarter note is the same as 4 semiquavers or 16ths, and a quaver is worth half of that, so 2 semiquavers. Now add them back together. This note is worth a total of 6 semiquavers or 6 16th notes.